this is a setup for the composite. This is a material. We have the instrument, and then we have the etch, the bonding, the desensitizer. This is called Richard bond or the pop cap material. There could be limelight, other things to it. A little micro brush, well, mixing pad, again etch, flowable composite, packable composite, and then the mixing pad with a low temp so that the composite doesn't dry out. Like cure light, and also very important, the curing light. And also we have a little shield. Show you later. Okay. And so the first step after the doctor remove the decay, if it's very, very deep, then we use the desensitizer, take a drop to the well, and then dip it with the microbrush and hand it to the doctor. The doctor will tell you how long he will keep it in.
And usually for this desensitizer is about 30 seconds. So at the time the doctor is using the desensitizer, I start mixing my Vitribond. So once he thins it out a little bit, I am ready to go with the Vitribond. So he doesn't have to wait. And so once the Vitribond is set, I go ahead and light cure it. And then at that time, usually I always tend to move the etch closer to him. The same thing with the flowable and also the little mixing pad and this one. So I tend to move everything closer to him, again, to make it a little bit easier. Sometimes I do keep things away from him, so it keeps it clear, but sometimes he'll grab it. But either way, you want to make sure that you kind of move everything a little bit more closer to him so he doesn't have to move too much. You kind of prepare his area.
Certain things are different, Richard bond, or even there's a 2-point like this, but it will say limelight on it. And then the bonding, you guys use unidose, so it's slightly different, but similar things. And then also your packable might come into a little applicator, like much smaller dose. So after the poke cap, if we need to, then we'll etch the tooth. It's either dark purple, blue, or light blue. Depends, and then maybe a little bit narrow syringe, but same thing. People will let you know that's the edge. And then after that, we'll take a drop of bonding, or the unit dose, you just twist it or wiggle it out, and then a new micro brush to dip it in, put it on the tooth, and then the doctor will let you know when he will most likely need the air, and then we'll light cure it afterward, and then for 10 seconds usually. And then at first I will apply the flowable. The doctor will let you know whether you need to light cure first or wait until they mix with other things. I usually mix the flowable with the packable, and then I will need to use I like to use the ball burnisher to kind of shape it, and then some other instrument, and then light cure. And after I check it, make sure that I don't have any void, then we're pretty much done with this part. And then we can use our high-speed handpiece to polish the teeth and check the bite, and check the bite with a thickening paper, and then make sure that the patient feels good. Yep, we'll floss, and that's about it for the composite. And also composite, sometimes we use the rubber dam, and sometimes I use a triangle, cotton roll, and it all depends on the doctor. So just prepare for that.